Hi guys, before we begin the video, I just wanted to tell you all that my shop, Katherine.shop, is having a Black Friday sale. If you use the code that's on screen, BLKFRI, at checkout you can get 15% off. Patrons have another code, so if you're a patron, go check out that code on Patreon. And if you put Rocky sticker in the notes at checkout, you can get a free Rocky sticker. It's handmade by me. I hand cut them and they're printed in my printer at home, so they're not like top quality, but anything with Rocky's face is top quality. You know, who am I kidding? What am I saying, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for your support all year long. That's all. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful. It's Red Cup Day, and I missed it last year, so it's like, this year, I'm not gonna miss it. And my Starbucks doesn't even have the red cups. I'll go find another one later today, but normally today I would be going to school, right? But we're on strike, besties. I go to college, I go to the new school, Parsons. The new school really sucks booty hole to their employees. I was going to college there when we pulled strike for the cafeteria workers, and now we are pulling strike for the part-time employees because they're renegotiating their contracts, and the new school is really just pee-pee holes about being decent employers. So because they haven't reached like an agreement for the contracts, we are calling strike now. So no school, no classes, we're not crossing picket lines, so no classes in person or online or going to campus or emailing our teachers. Most of my professors have given their personal emails in case of like an emergency, but all before the strike was called. So now, no contact until the end of the strike, which the strike will probably go until for the rest of this week because today's Thursday. It was called Tuesday night, so I didn't go to class yesterday and not today. And I don't think that they'll reach an agreement by tonight, so I basically have the rest of this week and next week because it's Thanksgiving break. And so I always want to just like sit down, dedicate myself, do like a proper readathon, but I'm just such a I want to do all different things all the time, and I'm not like in the habit of forcing myself to sit down and read. So I kind of want to do that this week, you know. I want to take this time off as an opportunity to dedicate myself to reading and finishing some books because it's the end of the year and we want to end out the year strong for reading. I was planning out my reading journal for next year and I'm so excited. I'm currently reading Heart of Silk and Shadows by Lizette Marshall, yeah. This is the Faye Isles prequel book. You can't read this prequel book if you haven't read the first two books. I recommend that. They're fantasy with romance, and I really freaking loved those books. As much as I hate the name of the first one and the tagline of the first one, just cringe. It's like steamy fae fantasy romance. Like, it's so much more than that. How dare you? Like, it gives me ick, but the story inside is so good, and I'm so glad that I picked it up despite all those things. So anyways, prequel book. I started reading it, very short. It's 200 pages, so yeah. The third book, I don't know when it's coming out. I think it might come out next year, but the cover was revealed. It's a little bit, but whatever. It's fine. I know the story inside will be good, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, gonna read this. I haven't been journaling very much this year. I know, look at how tiny. Because I just like really don't know what to journal anymore. I'm like, anyway, so I did a little page, a TBR for the books. And I also looked up a bunch of books that I just saved to my Goodreads. So I'm going to finish this one, Heart of Silk and Shadows. Kingdom of Villains, I think I'm like 80 or 75% through. And it's not bad, but I'm just like not motivated to continue reading right now. So I want to finish that, and that's on my Kindle. Curse of the Broken, this one white book. Look at how dark my shelves are. It's just one white book. Anyways, that I've had it on my shelf for a really long time, and I have started it probably like 20 or 30 pages in, but I don't think that's like high on the priority list to read right now, because when I was looking at books, other ones that I might want to read, I found a lot that I feel like I want to read. And they're both on Kindle: Court of Ravens and Ruin, and The Demon Prince. Those sound like quick, easy reads with some spice. I'm gonna read, and then I have a meeting at 11, which I think will probably still happen. I actually don't know, because of this whole strike thing. It's with my academic advisor, so because I'm graduating at the end of this semester, so I need to like figure things out like right now. So
that I've told, and many secrets that I hold. Not ready to see the truth unfold. Didn't know that time could go so slow. If only I just listened to your warnings. You told me that my foolishness had consequences. Going to confession, desperate for redemption. I listen to God's word, but don't practice what I've heard. Friends tell me to stop stressing, that life is a blessing. You only live once, do what your heart wants. I can't prepare.
I'm gonna graduate. Fuck. Taste the flavors, Rocky. Savor it. Okay, I've been doing something for the past couple of hours. Let's see it. Hi, sorry for the poopy audio, but I just freaking... So I meant to do this for a while now, but I don't know what prompted me to think of doing it, reminding me to do it tonight. So I just sat down and I got a picture of Rocky and I traced the outline and I filled in the colors and stuff and I made a little... I'll put it on the screen. So cute. And then I put it on some sticker paper and printed it out and I cut it out. So these are for my Christmas cards for my friends and family. I made a couple of sizes. I even made a very tiny one. I also made one for my sister's dog, my dog nephew, Knox. It's a little concerning. I'm gonna redo it, but I did print out the first version as a sticker. It's a little bit scary, honestly. He's a Scottish Terrier, and that one's just, okay, it's fine. I hate drawing, but this was fun, and I'm very critical of, you know what, let me pull out my mic. Okay, the mic is on. So I made the stickers, and I don't like drawing, but it was kind of fun, mostly because I was just like, it's so spooky how I made it look like Rocky, because I can't draw, you know, and I feel like most Chihuahua things that I see, it's just like, yeah, that's a Chihuahua. But Rocky is Rocky. He's not a Chihuahua. I don't even like Chihuahuas. Like, I'm not like a Chihuahua lover. I just like Rocky. Okay? I mean, I love Chihuahuas too. Like, if I see a Chihuahua, I'm like, so cute. Love that. I love all dogs. Okay, whatever. I finished Court of Ruin, Ravens and Ruin, whatever it was called. It was okay, but it was really just okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible or anything. It was just meh. It like had all the tropes, but it just didn't do anything interesting with the tropes. I don't mind a tropey book. It can be fun, but it just really felt like every other romance fantasy or fantasy romance. No, it was more of a I don't know. There wasn't really any spice. There was a little tiny bit of something, but it was like barely nothing. It definitely needed more world building. But I thought it could have been interesting. It just was very lackluster. I was not very emotionally attached. So that's that book done. It was an audio and it was pretty quick. It was like 3 or 4 hours. I think it was like 3 hours. I tried to listen at 1.5 speed, but I was like, that's just too slow. So I had to go back up to 2 times speed. So, because it was just kind of boring. It wasn't boring. In the beginning, it had me. I was interested. But as it got on, I was just like, I kind of lost interest. So good thing it was short. So anyways, I still have to finish the other book that I was reading. Whatever the heck it's called. And then we'll figure out something else to read.
Slaves, dragons, siblings, kin and children.
me see it. Is this for a left-handed person? I am a great fisherman. This is my grandfather's mug. Not mine, obviously. Is it obvious? I don't like fish. I don't eat fish. But my grandfather was a fisherman, and he has a lot of fish-related stuff that I want because I love my grandfather. So this is really awkward. You're also gonna have to ignore that I only have one nail on. Yes, I wear fake nails. They're all like press-on nails. I glue them all on. But this pointer finger, I always glue it on the best because it always tries to come off first. And I've been doing it too well the past couple times, and it's the last one. It won't come off. So I love that for me. Anyways, last night I was reading Heart of Silk and Shadows, and I almost finished it. I was like staying awake because I was like, I can finish it. I can do it. And then I got up to pee, which, first of all, I never do that. Very odd of me. And by the time I got back, I was like, I'm too tired. I can't finish it. And so, yeah, I didn't finish it. I have 9 pages left. So I'm at page 200 of 209. So I'm going to finish it today. I really liked this. I got a lot of giggles, a lot of like, because I mean, you're supposed to read this after you've read the second book, so things that happen in the second book, or just thinking of the things that happened in the second book in relation to like this, it just hurts the heart. Ugh. A big thing in this book, like I guess towards the end though, is a trope that I don't really like, but like I really loathe when it happens in books. I'm just like, really? Are you kidding me? Did you have to? But it's fine that happened in this book though, because we knew that it was coming from the second book, so I enjoyed it. And I guess I'm glad to read a trope that I normally don't like in a setting that I was able to accept it. Kind of towards the end, I'm a little bit like, we're getting pages of inner monologue, and that's a little bit like I enjoy them being there. Like I enjoy the inner monologue existing, but it is a bit long. I think overall I'll give this a 5 out of 5 stars because I really enjoy it, and I really need some lotion on these cheeks. Anyways, yeah, I like this so much. Very good. Good stuff. I literally cannot wait for the third book. I think she's still writing it. I think the characters from this book are going to be in the third book. I mean, obviously one of them is, but like I think the other one will be, and it's so exciting. I really like this series so much. I love it. Okay, I recommend reading it if this is your vibe. Although one thing I will say is that what I love so much about the main part of the series is the magic and like seeing magic stuff there. There's like basically no magic in this one, which is fine, but I just wanted to point that out. So yeah, I've let's say that I finished this and I've got that audiobook down, so we're 2 books down. The next book I think I'll read is The Demon King. I don't know why, it's just like in my head, so either that one or the other one that I have on the list. But that's going to be a Kindle read, and I feel like I read books on the Kindle faster. I honestly really don't know, but this one, 209 pages, is taking me far too long. I have to finish this book, and then I will start the next book. Listen to this one. Cautiously, I rise to my feet and stumble toward the bathroom, gathering the nerve to look at my reflection in the mirror. My shirt is drenched in cold sweat and clings to every curve of my torso, and my rogue red curls are tangled in knots, making me appear homeless. Not this. Ma'am. At first, when I saw my rogue red curls, I was like, ugh, okay, we get it. You're one of those girlies, redhead. You're not like the other girls. But dark circles make my blue eyes look hollow, empty. This is literally still the first page. So hot. I accidentally left the kettle on for the entire time, so it's scorching hot. Hi. So I tried to read The Demon King and it was questionable, like what was going on. So I was trying to read that, but you know what, I would like an entirely made up world. I think that's the vibe right now. So I had gone on a Kindle Unlimited binge. I think that these are all romance fantasies with spice in them. Damn, and I marked The Demon King as currently reading, and now I'm gonna be like, psych. So I have a little list of, 4 books? So 5 books. 6 if you count The Demon King, and I don't know what to read. If I give up on The Demon King, then which one of these should I read? I'm thinking I should just go with the one that is has the least amount of pages, and I'm not usually a stickler for that, but because I just want to finish something quickly right now. I also keep forgetting that I still have Kingdom of Villains to finish, so I'm gonna write them. I know we've been through this before, but I'm gonna write all of these books on a little piece of paper and then just pick out one and read it. I know I cannot be told what to do. I'm an Aquarius, but maybe it'll work out. Maybe I'll actually do it. So we have The Rain Below. This Deceit of Ours. The way I said ours just now, did that sound like an accent? I had this one friend who probably got one comment that told her that she sounded British, and she literally would not let that go. And I was like, go for it, girly. The Umbra King. I feel like this one is the one that I'm most I kind of want to read this one, you know? Invoking the Blood. Some of these I am afraid that they're too dark romance. They just cross a line that should not be crossed, but they're don't yuck my yum, blah blah blah, but it's no, I really have to. It's concerning. I'm very afraid. This one I feel I see all over the place, that people are always oh my god. It's the Unseelie Prince or something like that. It is literally kidnap. There's no sugarcoating it we do with A Court of Thorns and Roses or something like that. Easy example, right? It's literal kidnapping, so that's not fun. The Serpent... What? Oh, where's the and? The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read the one that comes out, I swear. I will do it. I will do it. I will read the one that I pull out. I wouldn't have borrowed these on Kindle Unlimited if I didn't want to read them. I literally can't remember what any of these are about right now, so. Okay, here they are. 5 of them. Okay. Oh my god, watch me have done all of this and then I'm no, I'm gonna read this one. I just don't like to force myself to do things that I don't want to do. The Umbra King. Okay. So now if this book sucks ass, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. We're going to read this. Wish me luck, besties. What's the Umber King about? I know that this is a very big problem of mine, that I never give synopsises. But The Umber King by Jamie Applegate Hunter. The morally grey don't want redemption, they want retribution. This is 385 pages. Literally, where did that 7 come from? So this was supposed to be a dark romance fantasy because there'll probably be a lot of like death and gore, I'm thinking. Essentially, this girly, her twin sister is murdered, and then she's like, gotta figure that out. And then she's convicted for 13 murders, and she's sentenced to 500 years in Vincula. Ew, see, it just sounds so fake. I just don't like to say these words out loud. Vincula. Maybe that's how you say it. The prison realm. And then the like lord of this prison realm, he's been locked into his own realm for a crime that he did not commit. And so he's like, I'm gonna get revenge for this, besties. And so she pulls up in his realm because she's been sentenced there for 500 years. And so obviously they get jiggy. So that's what's up. That's what's gonna happen.
I met a monk who gave up all things, and then he told me that life needs nothing. End of living, he tell me the ways. So toss out your reds and your blues away. But he let me take a pot of stars.